of this size, and what does it intend to do with it? I can answer quite a lot of those questions before being comfortable that we're talking about something which is relatively small, won't cause much disturbance, can easily be accommodated on site, won't cause traffic congestion, won't cause parking problems, etc. So perhaps we could have an answer to some of those questions.
Let me just advise everyone so you know that, and Mr. Beachy, you've raised some important questions, and I'm going to have the applicant answer those after everybody's made their comments so that we can go through everybody's comments and he'll have an opportunity to respond at one time. So he's not going to be responding back and forth to you as he goes through, just so you have some idea of the order of things. Is there anyone in the second row over here that wants to speak? If so, come on forward. No one? How about the third row? Yeah, come on forward.
My name is Kent Garner. I'm representing the Winfield Glen Homeowners Association. While we may be slightly distant from this zoning request's property, we, as an association, feel sort of like the meat in the traffic sandwich on Glen Ridge between Roswell and the connector. And I share all the concerns expressed about the parking impact and the consequential traffic impact of this proposed project. And improvements have been made along Glen Ridge with the signaling. But when John Williams first got approval for the development of the north side of Glen Ridge, directly opposite the intersection of High Point, the city of Fulton County at that time, and I don't know what happened to this money either, received $250,000 to install fiber optic cables to synchronize those lights. There has been some change in the lighting, but I would consider it like the Chinese adage, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. We've taken a single step, but we still have 1,000 miles minus one step to go on the signalization of that corridor there, which has, I would have to recount, but approximately 7 traffic lights within a space that, according to DOT regulations, should accommodate 2. So it's very important to have them synchronized. I think the questions raised earlier about the plans for the growth of that property are critically important to our position as a homeowners association with respect to the rezoning of this. Thank you.
Okay, is there anyone else in the second row that wants to speak? Okay, third row? Anyone who wants to speak from the third row? Working my way back. I think, Woody, you're the fourth row, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Is there anybody in the fourth row that wants to speak? Anybody in the back? Come on up.
I live at Round Hill. I've been there 2 years, and my name is Gloria Sartogo, Roswell Road. I merely want to make the statement that in 2 years I've had 2 traffic accidents at that intersection, and I know of 2 other residents who have gone through similar situation recently because of the visibility on that road, because of the lights, because of the lack of space to get in and out of Round Hill. And so a lot of very creative ways to get in and out of Round Hill have been invented and pursued because people feel threatened just going across the street. And basically that's all I want to say is that if you add any seatbelts to trouble the spot, it's just going to get worse. We have no other way in and out, and that's it. So we would very much appreciate any considerations to not increase the traffic in the spot.
My name is Ferris, and I also live at Round Hill. And I guess my big question is the fact that it is a church, there will be no actual taxes that the church will pay. And I think it's unrealistic that as Sandy Springs owners, that we be penalized to expense this when we don't want it to begin with. Because we don't want the traffic, we don't want the extra parking, which they would pay for. But it's going to wind up taking a lot of money out of our pocket to add a church that will pay no taxes. And I just think that's a point that we need to really consider. Thank you.
Now, is there anyone else on this side that I haven't called on yet that wants to speak? If not, I'm going to start over here. Sir?
I studied in front of her.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. She was in the row ahead of me, and I missed.
Oh, that's fine. Come on forward. My eyes aren't all that good, so if you want to speak and I'm calling on your row, just wave at me.
Now, my name is Celeste Toole. I'm at Round Hill, and I don't know if Gloria was talking about me, but I'm one of the ones who's had 2 wrecks trying to get through that intersection. You can't tell how fast people are coming around that hill. People don't follow, don't pay attention to that red light, and they are backing us up all over the place. You can't turn to get into the complex without backing traffic up. And then you've got an SUV parked in front of you. If you can even get in the turn lane, you can't see around it. And I'm sick and tired of traffic. And I think everybody else in the complex is too. And I wouldn't stop. Don't make it any worse. That's all I have to say.
Okay, let me start on this side. Is there anyone who wants to speak from the side of the room, sir?
My name is Richard Heron. I live in Round Hill as well, and I can only reiterate what Patty said so well, and a couple of other people regarding their neighborhoods. But right there, I mean, you've heard the people talk about accidents there, and I hear screeches there all the time. It comes right in the P building. Got used to the traffic noise, but I can tell you it is. I try to be an informed, aggressive driver. So when I see a spot, I'm going to take it. But people will be coming south in the outside lane. That is the one closer to the kind of common turning lane, if you will, and then switch. And I mean, from 4:30, I would say roughly 4-ish, maybe 4:30 to 6:30, 7 on, you know, daylight saving times now, where people are out more perhaps. If you're going north, I told an officer that addressed us, our board, the other day. I am on the board, by the way, of Round Hill Company Association. That he's aware that it's just awful. And when you add this incredible, I mean, we know it's going to be huge. I mean, already parking is a question, okay? It's not like we have a real estate company going in there that was there before, so parking is going to be the question. How you can just buzz over that is beyond me. I guess you wanted, or you, the city, or the zoning folks who have nodded to this, want it occupied in any way whatsoever. That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense at all. And I'm telling you, it will be, well, it will just destroy the quality of living there at Round Hill. And it's a public safety question, folks. It's a public safety question. Now, if the zoning people don't take that into consideration, I don't know what they would take into consideration. And if it's recorded, that